Now you can see these are our 6 plants which can be easily accessible. We have 25 kilowatt at police headquarters, 50 kilowatt at Government College of Business Administration. Then we have a Government Medical College. We have a 70 kilowatt. So just we'll go to the medical college. Let us see. We have all these plants. So we can see. Let us go. Now this plant was commissioned probably 7 months back in the month of July 2013. Till date, it gives a glimpse of the solar account. It has generated electricity 4,26,000 rupees. It has saved CO2 by the amount of 31,808 kg CO2. Now today on 12th March till this time, it has created 164, you can see 164.3 kilowatt unit, electricity. In the month of March, it has already generated this much. We can go to the energy generation and we can see the entire month as well as the year wise. So all the plant is on a real time basis accessible to you. And this is a very small thing. It is not something which cannot be done in any of the power plant. Just see in the month of March, this is the figure. Yesterday we had a rainy season rains there in Chandigarh, so slightly less. In the month of March, we have a lot of cloudy weather. So you can see if you go for the year, let us say we go for the year. If you go for 2013, let us say. So this is how it has been able to generate energy in different months. Even we can see the performance of the system, like I go just energy PR. The performance ratio of the power plant, you can see this month of this thing. It is above average almost every day. Green is the above average. And you can see the performance ratio, monthly value is around 85, this figure 85%, and the maximum is 86. Generally, more than 80% is considered to be a good one. So you can access every inverter, what is the AC voltage, what is AC voltage, what is DC voltage it is generating. And since nowadays everything is on electronic base, basically this website is of Delta Energy, of whose inverter we are using. And this inverter is basically the CPU, the central processing unit of all the solar power plant. The intelligent unit, it does every act. Whatever voltage is, as you see in the sun, a lot of fluctuation in the sun energy voltage. So it has to generate a constant voltage on the AC side and a constant frequency so as to match with the grid. So the entire thing is in the inverter and everything is accessible. If there are some defects in the inverter, they can do it from Germany itself, they carry out the repairing. So these are the very advanced system that we have tried to install, and I hope many of the people who are already using this kind of inverter and this kind of solar power technology, they are using it. Similarly, we have recently just installed one solar cycle stand. This was very small in a school, 15 kilowatt cycle stand, but now we want to have this kind of cycle stand and parking stand in many other parts of the city. So you can see this is the solar cycle stand that we have recently got it inaugurated, and there also we can see the data, today's generation as well as we can see the monthly generation. So even a small 15 kilowatt solar cycle stand is there. We are able to access how much electricity it has generated. Yesterday it has been able to generate around 53 kilowatt hour. This is the solar cycle stand that we have recently inaugurated. And since city area requires a lot of parking space, so now on this basis, it was an experimental basis that we have gone for the small capacity, but now we are going probably in the 500 kilowatt, 1 megawatt capacity parking stand, where we can use this energy. We can if the battery operated vehicles are there, of course it is very less in number in Chandigarh presently, but it can be charged there also, so we can have charging point also. So this is how just wanted to show you that all our plants are easily accessible through net, and anybody. It is a public viewing also. Of course, it requires password and username for seeing a lot of inside details. But if you want to know what is the energy it has generated, that can be done through public viewing also. So this is what we are doing in Chandigarh. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar.